Hello, truth seekers. Lawrence here, and welcome back to the channel. So, today I want to talk about the spiritual journey. The reason to talk about the spiritual journey is because there's so much confusion on this topic. Uh, the whole thing have become so complex. Now, that complexity has made it even more confusion in uh, you know the seekers who are seeking the truth. Now, the reality is the reality of the concept and the work towards it is very simple. Okay. However, when you're walking on this path, yes, it's tough because you are facing your ego. It's about dissolving your preferences, dissolving your mind. And that is the hardest thing to do because since we were able to communicate with the world, since we were able to you know have the identity in the world, from that point we have been building up our identity, refining our identity in the world, and dissolving that is the hardest thing to do because that's pretty much who you are today in the world. How can I dissolve who I am right now? Because of that I am able to do so and so. I'm able to uh, find the stability in the world, right? So we have created that foundation, and dissolving that foundation, it's scary. It brings a lot of fear. And the journey to towards the truth shows a lot of uncertainty in the beginning. All right. And because of that, we tend to hesitate not to be part of this journey. But let me tell you again, this journey is not about throwing what you have built up so far. This journey is about understanding the nature of the mind, understanding how the mind come into existence, and also understanding how this mind creates a fear based on the experience. So it's about understanding your experience, understanding your mind thoroughly, so we can go to the no mind. Yes, some of the things we have to let go for sure, to simplify life. The simplification of the life itself makes the journey even more uh, accessible to get there. But you don't have to throw right away anything yet. You can walk in a parallel approach. Whatever you are associated in the world, you do that, okay? Uh, but at the same time, when you have a time, you look into you look into your mind. Look into your mind means in the spiritual journey, it means looking into your fear, looking into your attachment. Looking into the attachment and fear is the simple way to deepen your inward journey towards the truth. Everybody has that attachment. Everyone has that fear. And because of the fear, there is attachment. So. And also vice versa, attachment in anything shows that there is a fear, right? So if we can look into that and this uh, trace this approach uh, backward, that means tracing the uh, attachment or fear backward will help us to get to the root cause of the uh, our clinginess or the fear. But that's not enough. At least it shows where the fear is coming from by tracing it back. Then remember this. Even you find the root cause of the attachment or fear, we are still conditioned in the body that we still prolong our actions and our belief, our preferences from that root still, that means we are prolonging our same habit, same pattern in life. And we need to uproot that root as well. And this is where we need to go further, you know, why we are maintaining this pattern, you know, why will help us to get further back, you know. And after that, there are one more thing to do is, you know, asking yourself, who am I? The journey to waking up is simple, guys. It comes with you know, 3 steps for me at least. You know, you're witnessing yourself, you know, turning the awareness back to yourself is witnessing yourself. And then there is tracing back the mind, which is about deconstructing the mind by tracing the mind backward and asking yourself, who am I? Now, the who am I is going to make you click and wake you up from the falls. But the who am I, to click, you have to be thorough in dismantling the mind. If you are biased in dismantling, biased in your attachment, you're hiding, you're denying the thoroughness in the approach, then the approach will fail you, and that failure itself is, you know, not being able to you know, be honest in the honest in the deconstructive path of the mind. So please, you know, do that, be thorough, you know, whatever you are putting your mask in the world right now, you know, uh, it's fine for now, but at least don't put any mask when you are walking inward. Okay, if you wear the mask, that itself is a layer, and you know, truth is about dissolving all layers. So be honest, you know, the world won't know what you're going through. You be honest to yourself. You don't need to share what you're going through inside when you're walking this journey. You know, don't come out and say this, you know. It's about, this journey is about being alone, and you know, walking alone, so that you're not allowing the other minds to fuel you. You know, it's about dissolving the mind. So you know, communicating your journey right now with the world is not needed until you are there. But if you're not there yet, so no communication is needed on a spiritual journey. Yes, you can have a communication of your work, whatever other stuff, but when it comes to spirituality, keep it quiet. You know, witness, dismantle, and you know, ask yourself, who am I? And this simple journey is gonna, you know, make you free from your own mind. The reason to seek spirituality is to be free from the mind, is because the mind is the realm that creates so much conflict, so much fear, and because of that, there's so much unnecessary effort we put out in the world just to create that boundary, you know, boundary of safety, you know, comfort, and that itself is a struggle. And you know, spiritual freedom is about understanding the nature's way of things, understanding your mind, and later just allowing things to happen. That doesn't mean that you don't do anything. You still need to be part of the world, but your awareness will show you how to be part of the world again. But before that, you know, waking up is important, and the journey is simple, my friend. Again, if you're lost in the spiritual concept, spiritual path, then let me remind you again, the spiritual journey is very simple, my friend. You know, it's about, again, you know, witnessing yourself, dismantling your mind, and asking yourself, who am I? That's all you need. That's all, guys. Okay. So that's all I want to share in this video. You know, if you have a confusion, if you're lost in the path, you know, hope this video will make some reference for you to reconnect to your practice. That means reconnecting to yourself, to dissolve all the you know, falls in you, so you can be who you are. And you know, that is, you know, being the consciousness itself, being the awareness. That's who we are. uh, you know, uh, beside all the extension that is, comes out from the mind. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you like what you're hearing, subscribe and share and support this work. Okay, thank you very much and take care. Bye.